Hello there. Are you a boy or a girl?
Wrong game, man.
Wait, didn't we already do this in the first Splatoon commentary?
I'm still unsure.
Why are we doing it again?
Did Oak actually say that?
Fun fact, I never actually said that. In fact, Professor Birch is the one who said that.
Which is why Gen 3 is better than Gen 1.
So stop saying I don't know genders!
Cohen is better than Kento.
We'll go
If
with
there's
the
one thing I know
style.
better than genders, though, it's husks of corn.
Welcome everybody to the continuation. Nintendo presents
Nintendo Presents!
Splatoon 2.
Yay!
The
All your
biggest-
favorite squids.
The biggest missed opportunity to call the game Splatoon.
Eh.
Or Splatoon.
So, you think
Also,
you're
I
too
love
cool
this
for
game.
school? Well, you're looking a little green, though, so let's just start with the basics.
Hey!
He's green with
we're-
it.
I'm
we're
not that
starting off-
green! I may be green, but I'm not that green!
So we're starting off. The controls are pretty simple. I'm using this the Switch Pro controller, as you can see in the lower left.
The best
Best.
controller.
Looks like
And
just, it kind of looks like Control in general just is basically exactly the same as the first game.
Oh, it is.
If not
It's
Except
extremely
streamlined.
modern.
this game.
I never played it with a pro controller, so I'm not really sure how it is.
Oh, it's
What's
so
up, James?
comfortable, cozy.
And what's
Yeah,
up, James?
it's mostly the same as you come to expect, with a few modest changes, because this time you're only working with a single screen as opposed to double.
Right. So the map system is different, and thank goodness if you want to do that. Although I kind of got used to the other, but no, you can actually finally remap the jump controls to B.
Fuck
You
yeah.
want to not have it be X.
Yay. By the way, really quick, one last Pokemon, one last Pokemon
Okay.
joke. So screw you, everyone. I can tell genders. I just can't tell what my grandson's name is. I think it was asshole.
Which I do like that. Let's Go actually poked fun of that. Like Gramps, no one laughs at that joke.
That was actually great. Yeah.
His name's Blue. Well, so with that said, that was enough for our tutorial. Basically, if you watch our playthrough Splatoon 1, this control scheme is the exact same. It has some new weapons and stuff, but the main gimmick and control is the same. So welcome.
Octolinks,
Not-
attack!
Octolinks!
No, I should have recorded this prior to the Octo expansion, so there would have been more build-up. But no, I recorded this just after the Octo expansion.
bald
so
heads are
everyone's
so
a freaking
cute.
Octoling.
I want to ask though, like aside from the tentacles, are there any like real visual distinctions from Octolings and Inklings?
Just
eyes.
the
Yeah,
muscles in
their,
the
their
eyes.
eyes.
Their eyes shapes are different. You can see that on our new hostess. Actually, you can see the difference in their eye shapes right here.
And weirdly enough, their dialect, too.
This is our new hostess duo for the game, whereas Callie and Marie were playing more of a K-pop duo in the first game. Pearl and Marina have kind of a more traditional, at least, or I guess modern nowadays, rap artist and DJ.
Making fun of American rap artists.
Yeah.
Except they do it very well.
Oh,
In
and trust
fact,
me, Sealy,
I'll get to that American rap artist trivia when we get to the
We gotta
Octo
wait
expansion.
the thing. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying there, James?
Nah, pretty much like what I just said, so...
Oh, I was not gonna say it.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's okay. So, apparently, freaking Callie and the great Zapfish are missing again.
Aw, man, again? Some
Not
things never
Callie's
change.
But
So,
Pearl seems pretty okay about it.
the
But-
story of the game is basically Splatoon to Electrical Yule Boogaloo.
Yes, but that's I'm gonna skip to the end of their broadcast.
Okay.
Here's their catchphrase.
Until next time, don't get
Don't
cooked,
get hooked!
stay off the hook!
Actually,
Aw,
I was
that's
actually
cute.
gonna use like another subtitle joke myself, but I'm not sure if it'd be technically considered a spoiler with the specific one I was gonna say.
Can
So
I just
apparently it's meant. Go ahead.
Can I just say I never really liked Off the Hook's catchphrase. I always thought it was kind of stunted. Like I always thought Stay Fresh was a lot more
Well,
streamlined.
you gotta remember what
Huh?
the target audience was.
Oh,
And to
hey,
be fair, you can sort of
Americanos?
you can
Guys.
sort of argue that's...
No, age group.
who
Oh,
could
yeah,
that
wait,
possibly be?
Oh, it looks mysterious. What were you
Um,
saying there, James? Hang on, James. What's that?
Anyway, as I was about to say, you can also argue that whole stunted catchphrase of theirs is sort of it's sort of a reflection of their original character arc because, well, we'll get more into this with Octo expansion, but Pearl and Marina here, well, they were basically starting off fresh when this game first came out, and well, let's just say they went from being straight up Squid Sister wannabes to being honestly.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So it's not that they.
I'm
so-
sorry, Pearl's expression right there just kind of makes me laugh. Like,
And I agree, James.
Hey!
I agree, James. They have a really good dynamic. But with that said, we are going to start the campaign.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll get more to Off the Hook in the Octo expansion. Here, this is the Squid Sister story.
Fanciful.
Who could this be? Mysteriously, who's the subtitle of the freaking name saying it right there?
Invaders, baby.
Could this be the Squid World's #1 waifu material?
Could that
Nah,
be
it's
a
just only
butterfly?
Possible.
As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around,
Oh
so
no.
that doesn't make. I do like the freaking like traditional outfit she's going for here.
Yeah, it's cute.
Not often you see traditional culture.
I'm
in Splatoon
Demery
worlds.
from the Squid Sisters, and
I don't know.
The what?
I don't know
Who
who
are
you
you?
are. Who are you again?
Somebody
I
put
don't
in the
speak
cricket.
Italian.
you never heard of me.
Look at her
you.
mouth.
Well, it's like I only just moved here.
That and Incomp. They talk about this later. Apparently, Incompolis Plaza is a freaking.
For
Apparently-
EO, Logan.
Yes, apparently, but apparently Inkopolis Plaza from Splatoon 1 is like a ghost town now. All the cool kids moved to Inkopolis Square.
Which is
Yeah,
based on New York.
It's
Wow.
it's almost
Really?
as if
Again?
trends change.
Yes. Yeah, well, that's the whole joke.
Yep.
And this game does it better than The World Ends With You.
Hmm.
So, there is actually, we should talk, actually, I'll get to that in a second. For now, just know that we need to somehow find Callie, and Marie believes that Callie is here in Octo Valley, where we first took down DJ Octavio and beat the entire thing without me in the finale in the first game.
Can I just mention?
Sorry.
Can I just say real quick? Am I the only one that's starting to feel hungry every time I look at her bow?
What's
Oh,
her
that's
bo-
right.
What's her
you're
bow
right.
supposed to be?
Well, her
Tentacles?
it's supposed to be a type of sushi. I just forgot what exactly.
I
think
don't
it's-
know what you
Oh.
just said.
I think it's a type of takoyaki.
Is it me or is her eye and hair is kind of sparkling?
Yeah. Again, switch visuals over the flat Wii U graphics. Oh, snap!
Oh,
Got a
wowza.
hero suit.
Wait,
okay.
whoa! How did you?
we're-
What? I wasn't wearing
we're-
this. How did you do that? Time
Just
Wait,
the
demon.
pause
anyway.
menu.
She even bought me a brand new hero suit. So yeah, we should talk about this. So Agent 3 and Captain Cuttlefish are actually somewhere off.
Well,
More on that
where?
later.
Yeah,
More on that later.
more on that
Tear
later.
them from limb, from limb, from limb, from
You got the
limb,
idea.
from.
Well, you got
So there's just no more limbs to cut.
Also,
I just
I,
noticed
hear-
there's.
I like to
I just
really-
noticed there's a fishing lure on the end of her umbrella.
I just like to point
Oh,
out
you're
that
right.
the weapon we have here, the new hero
a
shot,
PP90,
is a
isn't it?
literal P90.
Nice. I know.
Is
And
it?
the more you upgrade it, the more it looks like a P90. I
I'm
agree.
sorry, I liked what
Huh.
you said. Inking before thinking.
Oh, by the way, the splatter shot we got here, I mean the hero shot, is pretty pathetic for the beginning of the game. Unlike the
Oh, and
what was it in
don't-
the
but
first
don't
game?
worry.
It was the splatter
the
shot
hero
junior.
shot. I think it's the splash shot June. But let it be known, I'm going to, by the end of this, I'm going to upgrade this bad boy to 3, and you will see the power it has then.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
once you
yeah.
upgrade it like once or twice, it rips shit apart. But for now,
Now it's super slow.
yeah, that firing
anyway.
rate leads to a lot to be desired.
So, oh, and here, and again, we have our sunken sea scrolls, or actually, no, this is just a sticker. The stickers you find in the hubs, the sea scrolls you find in the levels, and yes, just like in the first game, I'll be showing those off. So,
Okay, I was just about to ask that.
the whole
Don't
frickin'
jump
oh wow,
off.
you can already
have
see
your
the
whole
final
life
hub
to
down
live
there.
for.
Dang.
Huh.
I like how
this is
I like how in the first
Octo
game
Canyon.
we were going up, but now we're going down.
Yep. This we're gonna dive deep into the Octo Canyon, and you can see all the hubs. The Switch's power is so amazing.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta start on this soon. I still haven't gotten to it yet.
Considering
This
you
was,
could take this thing on the go is staggering.
Did you?
Yeah.
I forget. Oh yeah, we got the salmon. These are now salmon eggs that we use for our upgrades. James, I forgot to ask. Have you started this campaign? I know the first one was a bit different. How are you with this campaign?
I was able to get up to around World 3 or 4 of this campaign, but I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of lost steam because my major focus with Splatoon 2 was trying to get to level 10 as soon as possible. Unlike in the first Splatoon where I focused on the main campaign, but kind of.
Winded.
Yeah, I got a little winded when I was trying to level my levels in that game.
I have a question. Speaking of the salmon eggs we were talking about earlier, is that salmon mode, the salmonid mode, still around?
Yeah,
Oh,
Salmon Run
yeah,
is
that's
still
all
around.
around.
It's periodic.
It's a main mode of the game. It has to be.
Yeah. Even when the Splatfests end, which I think the Splatfest will end this year, even when the Splatfests end, that's still gonna be kicking around.
You know, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad thinking about it. That this is likely going to be the year where they're going to stop doing freaking Splatfest for Splatoon 2.
Which is strange, considering...
Which probably means that Splatoon 3 is going to come out in the next couple of years, most likely.
Do you think it'll be on this console? Because I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
I was gonna ask, what do you guys think?
Honestly, I think it's going to be a while till we get Splatoon 3.
Probably.
Because, like, there is so much to do in this game. Even, like, 2 years later after the launch, like, you know.
I was gonna say, do you think it'd be on a different console?
No, I think it'd still be on here.
I feel like, honestly, considering how successful the Switch has been, I feel like its lifespan is going to definitely outlast some of the other more recent consoles, like the Wii U or the...
Yes.
Especially the
Wii U.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually outlasted the Wii by about a year. But I digress.
How long did the Wii last again?
The Wii lasted for a good one.
2006 to 2011, I want to say.
2012.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like 6
Wow,
or so years.
Actually,
so
no,
6 years?
yeah, roughly.
Well, like, the big thing about the Switch in comparison to the Wii U, you could take it anywhere and everywhere you could think of, just like a 3DS.
Yes.
I don't know why, I kept thinking the Wii was in 2007, but it was 2006.
I'm sorry, can I bring up a really random tangent right now,
Go for it.
considering the Wii? It's funny how technically it should have ended around 2011, 2012, yet even today, there's still, like, the occasional version of, I don't know, Just Dance that's still put on the Wii.
Just Dance is put on every fucking console.
Just Dance 2019 from Nintendo
aren't
Wii.
there still bootleggers who are making Super Nintendo cartridges still, like Titanic?
I wouldn't be
Or
surprised.
NES.
Yeah, but those
That was
aren't
NES, that was
officially licensed, officially produced. Those are like
Yeah, we're
more
talking-
fan things. No,
Yeah.
Just Dance
Still
11. Yeah, Just Dance, whatever the fuck version it is. That's
Ah,
all.
shoot, that was a scroll.
You just gotta dance.
Yeah, again, I'm not going to show off all the scroll locations, but I will cut to and show what they would be. But other than that, also, I guess it should go without saying, some of these stages I may just skip.
Why?
Really?
Just because some of them are long.
Like the
Sorry,
experimentorium?
Wow, you must really hate balloons.
Yeah, no, yeah, Marie has some funny dialogue. She's a lot more sassier than Captain Cuttlefish was, but yeah, some of these stages I may just skip around because some of them just are the same old, like, for instance, some of the, I don't know how to put it, but like, just know that I'm not showing off 100% everything, otherwise some of these parts would easily be over 35 minutes each.
I know there's been, I should say, there's been some mixed reception about, like, Marie's solo gig in this game. Well, I mean, the whole story mode as a whole here, I mean, it's not quite as stellar. Some people have often said it's not quite stellar as the first game, but, like, what do you think about it overall, Logan? And, like, let alone with Marie's solo.
By the way, this is my favorite weapon in the whole game.
Oh, this one's fun.
Oh, the Tenta missiles?
I am sad that the nuke is gone, but dear lord, that missile is so much fun to use.
It's great to
They're
keep,
a lot
it's
more
great to put
viable
pressure
compared to
on
Nuke.
people. Well, yeah, it also allows you to put pressure on people and keep them on your toes. Anyway,
Yeah, on your toes?
I think, James, that this campaign does a better job of introducing variety into its levels.
Yeah,
Banana salmon eggs.
Yep.
Yes, that's how. That's like that was like the massive. You get out of
I love how more energized the ending screens are. By the
for
way,
Agent 4.
I will say though, I do kind of miss the posing in the original anyway, where you're just holding on to that thing while it's still wiggling.
Yeah, Agent 3 was a lot
I
more
missed that
silly
too,
compared to
now
this
that you mention
guy.
it.
Alright, we're doing good.
Well, not necessarily
yeah.
silly, but like a lot more lighthearted. Like the stakes weren't as crucial,
question.
I'd say.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that one because that one just introduces sponges, and we've seen sponge blocks.
Okay, so
yes,
you're basically skipping
I-
any level that introduces a gimmick that we've already seen.
I have a
or is
question.
boring.
yes.
Go ahead.
Why are you shooting, instead of rapid fire, why are you shooting, like, one shot at a time?
Because this thing
that's how,
sucks.
The
Yeah,
beginning
that's-
fire
that's-
rate.
Go ahead, James.
Oh.
No, he was pretty much saying what I was about to say. Go ahead.
The beginning fire rate for the splash shot in this case is pathetic.
And what makes it harder to upgrade things in this game is that,
You need a lot more eggs.
and not well. That's the other thing. It's not just eggs. You need salmoninium, or whatever it's called.
It's literally these metal fish thingies you find every once in a while in a level.
Honestly,
and
they
you
look
need,
more
like,
like anchovies than salmon
or
eggs.
anchovy, whatever. Either way, you need like.
Anchovies.
Also, this stage introduces little treadmill things that can give you a little boost.
You guys like rocket power?
Oh, and check this out.
Not really.
Now you can ride on grind rails.
I love that.
Oh, rugged power.
Alright, let's get over here
my
because I
childhood.
missed a jump.
We now got grind rails, baby.
There's Sam.
There you go. That's a Sardinian.
Yep.
Also, if you,
sardines,
thank you.
right.
Or
That
Sardinian.
was
Yeah,
it.
Sardinian.
Also, if you don't know what just happened there, I just kind of cut out some of the level just because that was this level can drag down a bit, and I just want to show off the Sardinia.
Yeah, well, the levels in this one are a bit longer than the first one. I'd also argue that the enemies themselves are a lot more resilient than they used to be in the first game. Especially those fuckers with the shields.
Stingray.
So, unfortunately, I had to sell my copy a long time ago. Should I get a new copy?
Only if you
I
want to
think-
go
I-
for like the competitive field, I'd say, because compared to
I can definitely say
Splatoon 1,
that
the player base for this game is friggin' intense.
But the player base is still alive and fresh.
Absolutely.
Ba-da-pop.
I'd say they stood fresh.
Hype, what do you make of all this nonsense going about?
He's muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he have to go BRB?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
he's gonna leave me from
BRB.
here. Oh, he'll explain later.
Yeah.
But,
BRB to practice his RB strats.
Yeah, well, that's...
That
Yeah,
was
he
horrible timing, you idiot.
You totally didn't bomb rush that one.
I'm okay.
That was intense.
We made it!
I'm okay.
I
Look at
did
me.
it.
Oh, and I don't know if I already explained. I'm playing the boy because James wanted to originally record this, and he wanted to be a boy, and I figured, for variety's sake, why not?
By the way, I
Okay.
just noticed something, but I'll explain once we see it again. So.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So with that said, we've already got the door open to our first boss. So what are we waiting for?
Oh boy.
Let's go check it out. And again, I apologize to anyone who wanted to watch every single level. I'm trying to keep things from getting too stale.
Consider this
Yeah,
more
no-
of like a highlight reel of the best parts of the game, because
Yeah.
if you played Splatoon 1's campaign, you're not missing much.
Oh, we got some new bosses. What were
I
you
mean,
saying
in
there,
terms
James?
of like overall aesthetic and level geometry.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what they say. All toasters toast tentacles.
Oh, that's right.
Dude,
We
if
have.
this thing was voiced by that guy, I would be
I
terrified.
love this boss only for how
He is still around, actually.
I will
Because
say.
I would imagine, James, because if that was his voice, I would imagine every single one of these faces talking in unison as that man.
Oh god, Legion Bread.
Toast.
Anyway,
Legion bread.
what were you saying? Nikki?
I will say, compared to the first game, I love how strange bosses in this game
Oh
are.
yeah, no. If there's one thing I will give this game over the original, it's the boss variety.
They are so much more dynamic compared to the first.
I mean, tell me you've played another game where you're playing as a squid fighting against a giant toaster with living.
An industrial
breads.
oven with Octo
I
bread.
call them octoloaves.
Octo loaves.
Octoloaves. Nice.
Bread. Oh, jeez, and the toaster's got some new expansions.
Oh, Jesus.
And we got these weird rolling thingies.
Yep.
Oh,
They gotta turn
jeez.
up the
Okay.
heat.
Let's get in there. Churros. Wait, nope, that was
Purple
just calls
churros.
I
Oh,
want churros
that
now.
kind of sound good right now.
And remember, you can't ink up like metal
Shiny
surfaces.
metal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
You've
gotta be a
heard of
little bit more strategic with
You've-
where you splat.
You've heard of salmon churro. Well, get a taste of Octo churro.
Ew.
Oh, is salmon
Oh,
churro
by the way,
a thing?
Marie's puns
Marie,
during this
stop.
fight are amazing. I love
Ow!
them. There's a reason why she won the final Splatfest of the original.
Because
oh,
of
Oh,
geez, now
no!
Those have layers.
Oh no.
That's to ensure even cooking and no soft spots.
Armor on bread.
Bread?
That glazing machine has appeared. Oh yeah, that
This
is
is
that
the
thing. We
most
should
dangerous
move.
part of the fight, by the way.
Which, if you just stay close to him and just keep making straight lines, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, moving
That's
through
basically
ink is
the-
the best thing to do.
That's essentially the strategy for any boss in the game. Like, if it charges for you, just make a sideline.
Which I still. Oh, geez, now they spin a bit.
You know, when they're spinning like that, I don't understand why they try clubbing you. Instead, they spin away from you.
Give you a chance, but yeah, this is why you want to like, and I like how the bosses and enemies, they still make this incentive of you want to eat the floor, even if it's nowhere near the boss. You have a chance. You have a chance.
If anything,
to,
this
have better
death
mobility.
sequence is kind of creepy, though. Like, look how brute they are.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Overcooked.
They're pulsating.
And they expand and
You know what
bam.
they say, where there's smoke,
almost feel
there's
bad for
black.
'em.
Well,
Exactly.
Also,
Anyway,
you got
guys,
the
I
power
want
to
to point
move.
out something interesting. Look in the bottom right-hand corner. The logo is different.
yeah,
Well,
that's
that was the
one
same
of
case for the
Octo
first
stuff.
game.
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
Henry.
No, I meant the two. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
realized
it's a
that the
tentacle.
2 changed when the Octo
You're
expansion came
right.
out.
Gotta hand it to
Wait, did it?
Yeah.
No. It changes when you're in the Octo. Like
Canyon.
it changes when you're in the campaign.
Huh. Anyways,
Sheldon. Oh,
looks like we
cool.
got a
still
new
have contact
ally.
with Sheldon.
Oh, hey, Sheldon.
And out and clear. This is so cool. Yeah, he's now an official agent member.
I hate Big Bang Theory.
I'm Sheldon.
Yeah,
from
your ammo
You're
knives,
working
you're
chocolate and almost over 542 million years.
Get it because he's one of those freaking ammonite things or whatever.
What's it
Oh,
called?
of course it's an ammonite because that's the name of the freaking store. He's
No,
an
not
ammonite fossil.
No, he's a what's it called? Horseshoe crab.
Then, okay, well, ammonite is a fossil, so that's why it's called that. That's actually really clever of them to play it off. So basically, Sheldon is the explanation for why we're going to have a lot more variety in levels. Not only variety in designs and bosses, but the big thing that this campaign added is a variety of weapon choices in each stage.
Yeah, I don't
So-
think we actually went into this during the first game, but
No, the first game you just stuck to the in the first game you just stuck to the hero shot the whole time. So now we're going to be seeing levels designed around other weapons, which is neat.
No.
Cowboy.
There was that, but there was also the amiibo feature where if you scanned in the standard boy, girl, or squid amiibo, you actually unlock bonus challenges in which you could actually replay some of the
Here's
single
the
player
problem,
stages
James.
with different
Too
weapons,
many
like sniper
toasters.
or roller.
There goes the power. We're good.
Hooray!
Other than that, that's what we use the Sardinium for, to equip and enhance our weapons. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And the next 4 parts are going to be all about us going through this campaign to save Callie, which should touch on that real quick. There is actually a prologue story that was posted on the official Splatoon 2 website that actually is like a prequel of sorts to explain what happened in between Splatoon 1 and 2 for the Squid Sisters.
It reads like those articles from like the BuzzFeed type articles.
Would it
Right.
be a prequel? Would it be a prequel or in betweenquel?
Midquel.
Interpol.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Prequel to
I don't know
this.
what
Prequel to this game.
I don't know what kind of word I tried to make up there.
Between
If I could
this
if
and
I-
the original.
If I could give my thoughts on that matter, it's sad for me to say, but I honestly think the prologue to that prologue to this is actually more interesting than what we actually eventually got for the story mode.
In terms of in terms of the depth of this story, yeah, the depth of the story is really pretty much it. On surface value, we're just going in there. There's no real
On
big
surface value,
emotional
it's basically just a rehash of the first game.
Pretty much, yeah, except we're saving Callie as opposed to... Oh, a shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent youth folk singing contest, doing damage to the venue. Does not look like Pearl had as much luck as the Squid Sisters did at their folk contest.
Fortunately, no one was injured, but they did turn deaf.
Wasn't she a metal singer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, okay, well, first, here's something even bigger.
Ooh.
So this was the finale of Splatoon 1, showing that at that moment, when they were hearing the Calamari incantation, Marina was there, and it changed things for her.
They
It
thought
basically
that
woke her up.
they thought that it was a concert instead of a big battle. So
But
I mean,
hearing that
granted, the
music
final
would-
boss is literally a DJ machine.
yeah.
And ironically, that fight that was supposed to show them that Inklings were bad just kind of showed them that collaborating with Inklings freaking rocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
Yes.
makes things all the more dark when you realize what happened after you defeated DJ Octavia.
Those are just weird, creepy sounds. But yeah, so to quickly sum up, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna kind of do what I did in the last part. We'd have a video per hub, but to quickly sum up what we learned. I actually had a huge misunderstanding my first time playing the game with what happened with Pearl at her folk singing contest. I thought that she just couldn't sing, but no. And it's more expanded upon in Octo expansion, but Pearl just has freaking powerful vocals and loves to scream out stuff.
She has lungs of fucking steel.
And loves to like originally she will again see this more in Octo expansion. She tried to go into
let's just put it to you this way: she's essentially Kirby with the mic power.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she went nuts. And then Marina.
Never listen to her rendition of "Take on Me." Your ears will explode, quite literally.
I think we
love
should
that.
go into
I love-
further detail on this.
Yeah, we should do that next part. All right,
Yeah.
join us on the next part.
All right. Till next time, guys.
See ya.
I need a sandwich.
Are you a boy or a girl again? I can't remember.